In 2019, Luka Doncic had one of the greatest rookie seasons in NBA history. He was one of only 4 players that season to average at least 21, 7, and 6, was the first rookie since Oscar Robertson to accomplish such a feat, had the 3rd most triple-doubles ever by a rookie, and made the 5th most threes ever by a rookie. At that point, Luka's play reaffirmed that he was in fact a generational talent and that the Mavs had to build around him. So, realizing that they could build a winner sooner than later, the Mavs traded for Kristaps Porzingis to form a star tandem with Luka. With his ability to protect the rim, pick and pop, and ultimately stretch the floor, he seemed to be the perfect player to pair with Luka. However, fast forward to 2022, and the Mavs have not only traded Porzingis, but have actually seemingly built a title contender around Luka without an all-star or all-NBA teammate. Before we get into how the Mavs did so, be sure to leave a like to support the channel and sub to the channel for more content like this. Just to get this out of the way, I'm in no way saying that Luka plays with plumbers and has no help surrounding him. All I am saying is that having just one all-star on the team isn't as fruitful of a venture when it comes to building a title contender. At least in today's NBA. I mean, we've sort of seen this with guys like Harden and Russ in their primes, putting up astronomical numbers when surrounded by role players. But Russ couldn't even get out of the first round in 2017, and Harden couldn't get out of the second in that same year. Thus, the typical model to build a winner is to at least have 1 to 2 all-star caliber players beside your franchise player and decent support pieces. We saw this with last year's Bucks team with Giannis, Middleton, and Holiday. We saw it with the Lakers with LeBron, AD in the year prior. In 2019, we saw a deep Raptors squad with Kyle Lowry and Kawhi Leonard. And in 2017 and 2018, we saw this with the Fantastic Four Warriors. However, a team that didn't win it all but at least made the conference finals was ironically the 2021 Hawks. What that Hawks team proved was that if you have an otherworldly talent on your hands and have complementary pieces, you can build a title challenger without an all-star teammate. Moreover, the Mavs most definitely have both, having a player that's in the conversation for the best in the league and having support pieces that have grown into stars in themselves. One of these players is Jalen Brunson, who the Mavs conveniently got in the same draft as Luka after going a whole decade without drafting a game changer. While the Mavs don't have another all-star per se, Jalen Brunson is playing like one and has been pivotal to the Mavs in his breakout season. He's great as a catch-and-shoot three-point shooter, he's lethal on short mid-range attempts where he knocks down 51% of them, he's more comfortable driving to the rim and is actually an elite finisher at the rim, he's a crafty ball handler, and has grown more confident in creating his own shot. Not only that, Jalen Brunson's offense isn't solely tied to the presence of Luka on the floor, as he's demonstrated to be a competent nuclear weapon when Luka has sat. Brunson has averaged an impressive 21-8-4 in the 17 games without Luka in the regular season, and completely dominated the Utah Jazz in 3 games without him as well. Like Brunson, another well-improved player is Dorian Finney-Smith, an undrafted player who has now become a quintessential support piece that every contender needs. He's a versatile wing that can take on the hardest defensive assignments, can hit threes at a 40% clip on 5 attempts a game, and he's grown as a ball handler and playmaker. Even Maxi Kleber, another undrafted player, gets tasked with the most difficult assignments such as Kawhi Leonard and hits threes on kickouts as well. And as we all saw in that Jazz series, he was instrumental in punishing the Jazz's poor perimeter defense by knocking down kick-out threes. Those are just 3 Mavs that have been pivotal in this team's success, and I didn't even mention guys like Dwight Powell, Reggie Bullock, or even Tim Hardaway Jr. when he's actually healthy. Despite Luka only being 23, despite not having all-stars surrounding him, and despite the team not pulling off a blockbuster in the summer, the Mavs somehow now have a team that was able to take a 2-1 lead on a healthy Jazz team without having Luka and have a legitimate chance to make the NBA Finals. However, it was never supposed to be this way. If they were to be successful very soon, it was supposed to be due to a Luka and Porzingis duo ushering in a wave of winning. But now, the Mavs split Porzingis for Dinwiddie and Davis Bertans and are now better off because of it. And if you want to hear more about Dinwiddie's impact on the Mavs, check out the video in the card above. But getting back to the video, with Porzingis off the roster, there's no debate of whether Porzingis will be healthy or whether he can be that second star next to Luka. Now, Luka is the engine behind the operation, and an ever-improving supporting cast knows its role in getting this team to title contention. Speaking of Luka, what he's done over the past 4 seasons is beyond comprehension. In the regular season, Luka has been more statistically dominant than LeBron was through his first 4 years in the league. Not only that, Luka's 32-9-9 playoff averages place him in a league of his own, being second to only Michael Jordan in terms of playoff points per game. Mind you, he did this against a Kawhi and PG-led Clippers team and the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year in Rudy Gobert. In summary, if you have a player that's impossible to contain with what looks to be a great supporting cast, there's no series that you can count them out of. Because being surrounded by competent defenders who can move off the ball and space the floor makes Luka and the Mavs so difficult to contain. With that being said, what do you feel to be the ceiling of Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks to be this season? Are you taking them to win this series over Phoenix? And if so, do they have a good chance of beating the Golden State Warriors or the Memphis Grizzlies? Let me know in the comments section down below. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to leave a like to support the channel, sub for more content like this. Hope to see you all in the next one, and stay tuned.